Is it over? Is it over? Do I gotta go back under the desk? Do I go back under the desk? Is it over? Yeah, it's over. Well, I just wanted to hop on real quick, and I think some of the cast wanted to hop on too to discuss the election and see what happened. And yeah, I don't know how. I don't know why. Trump won it. Trump looks like it's going to be Trump. I have sent links out to the other cast members. I know Tyler Cooley says he's awake. Bubba says he's awake. Troy sounds like he's going to be hopping on. Hang on. And yeah, I mean, this is probably historic in my opinion. This is very historic. And we're not going to go into we're not going to say, you know, like, well, you're not going to hear me say, "Oh, thank God," you know, no. I get why some people are like, you know, are going to be upset. I get why some people are going to be upset, and I get why some people are going to be happy and all that stuff. But right now, I'm going to pull up Associated Press. I'm going to pull that up real quick, and I'm going to show everybody right now. Now, I don't normally do this, but right now, Fox News is showing. Let me pull this up for you real quick. Last time this was updated. Okay. Fox News is showing, I shouldn't say unfortunately, Pennsylvania, which has also been verified by ABC, Wisconsin, which we're still waiting to verify, but that will put Trump at 277. Trump literally did the impossible tonight, probably in a very historic way and ability. And he won the election. He won it. He absolutely won the election. I'm sending this podcast out to some friends of mine because I want them to see how this is. So right now, that is Associated Press. That has not really been updated in a while, but ABC has confirmed that indeed Trump won Pennsylvania. Fox News is also verifying that Trump won Pennsylvania. CNN, for some reason, is very behind. I don't know why CNN is so far behind when it comes to saying, you know, hey, because CNN has got like still Harris at 192 and Trump at something or another. Let's go down a little bit further on this page here to see if they can see what they talk about here. Yeah, here you go. This is how that was Associated Press. Associated Press had Harris at like 216. Check this out. They have Harris at 188 to Trump's 266. I mean, you know, make that make sense. How in the hell does CNN, of all things, CNN, get it wrong? These are the guys that claim, "Oh, we're you know the professional broadcasters." I mean, how? This is why I go to Associated Press more than anything for my news, because at least they are not, you know, I don't know, CNN shut down early for the night or something like that. Let's go to ABC because I want to verify. Yep, here's Cooley.
Sorry.
Weird having you on the show. It's so weird having you on the show because almost every time you're on the show, you're either sober as fuck or something. But I literally said, you know, hey, I'm thinking about going live to talk a little bit about the election. You're like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was ready, and I mean, I was ready. I was just playing some video games and stuff, wrapping up, kind of waiting for everybody else.
Look at that. You already got and there's ABC 266. ABC does not, for some reason, does not like Kamala Harris. We were talking about how Harris is actually at 212 because they're calling for her to win Minnesota, but that's it. That's literally it. I mean,
Oh, wow.
you want to talk about a massacre. You want to talk about this has been a straight up massacre. Here's Bubba. I figured Bubba jump on.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna get this shared real quick.
Go ahead and share it. What's up, Bubba?
What's up?
So okay, so I wanted to point this out. This is the thing. Outside of Fox News, Associated Press is the only other one that has like the closest, and they're the ones that are showing the most. Maine got called a while back, so I don't know why they still haven't called Maine. But before we went live, they said Minnesota went to Harris, and if you look at the map, you see Nevada, 51% Trump to Harris is 46%. You see Arizona, 50% to Harris is 48%. You see Alaska, 55% to Harris is 40%. Wisconsin, which I think got that was called for Trump right before we went live by Fox News. I think ABC did too. 51% to 47%. You got Michigan, 46% to literally Harris's small 46%. Then you got Pennsylvania, which ABC did call, according to Sage, 51% to 48%. There's no path forward for this. There's literally no way she could win it at this point. I gotta text a friend of mine.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask my roommates. I keep telling them, I'm like, guys, in my opinion, like, she is legit going to need a miracle to win this.
I knew she was in for a rough battle, and let's be honest, she only had like 4 to 5 months because Joe Biden held on that long. And this is the result.
I don't see that she should have even been running anyway because she wasn't voted in as a nominee in all reality.
It was a quick spur of the moment, get her in there. If anything, I think she was more of the sacrificial lamb, is from what it looks like. Because one thing I want to point out, and this is why I think Trump won it more than Harris, you have Trump who's actually focusing on the real situations, the real problems with the country, whereas Harris is going to go and lambast. All she's going to do is say, her only defense is, well, vote for me because he's a racist. Clearly, I think tonight the Democrats have learned that the argument of her being a racist just does not work, of him being a racist. And to be honest with you, they fumbled the whole way. They've done everything they could. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a dog.
Sorry. Shut up.
Your dog is fine, dude. We're not professionals.
Well, yeah, I know, but still, it's late and people are trying to sleep. And
I mean, how else do you explain? I mean, I don't know. I voted for Wilhite, and I know the lines were long as fuck today. The lines to vote were long as fuck. Susan waited like 3 hours.
Yeah, just for the record, for anybody watching or that may see this, if I would have had the chance to get out and vote, I would have voted for Wilhite.
I think everybody would. I think all of us did. I voted. I know April voted. I would like to see how many votes the guy gets, to be honest with you, because guarantee he probably did a lot better than fucking Harris did.
Mandy Hawkins said, did Donald win? So, Mandy, there's not an official result yet, but right now, as of this update, he's up to 267. He's literally this close.
It depends on what network you go to. He's at 267. Oh, there it is. It just updated. I'll bring up the AP thing. And apparently he's talking right now. So Associated Press did just update.
And that's the other thing. Like,
yep, 267.
Yep, 267 to 214. I mean, that is Ooh.
because they finally counted Pennsylvania in.
Well, I'm still waiting for him to count Michigan or Wisconsin because Wisconsin and Minnesota, last I heard, she won.
See, and that's the other thing, though, is
Well-
he's literally at the election headquarters right now talking. What is she doing?
She told her listeners to go home. I mean,
Did she?
If you see this map,
Did she
this
give up?
map, the ones in the pink are still technically projected to be Trump wins.
yeah.
They're just not official yet. And that's Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska.
The only one, I mean, Maine got called a while back, so I don't know why AP hasn't given that to her. The only one she's so far going to win besides, Maine, which she's already won, Minnesota, which I
Right.
heard did get called for Harris, but that's it. I mean, look, these totals are ridiculous. Wisconsin is done. 90% reporting. Alaska, that's going to take a day. I'm surprised Hawaii voted for Harris. I see Sage is backstage. Let me get that big manly Trump supporter in here.
Big manly Trump supporter.
You got Nevada, 80% going to Trump. The only thing that didn't go to Trump was Las Vegas, which of course the big cities are going to have the most poll. Arizona, 52%.
And,
Scroll down a little bit.
I'm going to say, I said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again. Harris didn't win Illinois. Harris won Chicago.
Yeah. Let me bring that map back up. I'll go ahead and show it. I know he's talking right now. I'll pull him up here in a minute because I actually do kind of want to hear what he has to say.
Oh yeah, he's about to say some shit because he's accepting the fact that he won.
I think it's interesting. Of course, you have. I mean, it's no surprise Chicago went blue. It's no surprise, but yeah, what's this little county here right below Peoria?
It's probably DeKalb.
That probably is, yeah. All right, I'm going to bring him up real quick because I know he's getting ready to talk.
Oh yeah, he is.
And I do kind of want to hear what he has to address. This is the moment where it's like, all right, how is this going to be different than how you were 8 years ago?
This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this.
Well, political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
It is crazy.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before. Nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
There's his slow. You got to get that catchphrase out. Just got to get that catchphrase out.
In addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
God damn, I can't believe he
We are
won
now
those.
winning
I know.
in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes. But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to
There's
victory.
really not. There's no way she can win it.
We
now.
also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very proud of that.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Winning the popular vote was very nice, very nice. I will tell you, a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room, with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow.
Yeah, they did get the Senate. That's surprising.
Yeah, buddy.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much.
God, the MAGA movement.
Make America
Those
great
races,
again.
every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
Yep.
And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
Wait, why are we? Okay, there we go. Why are we buffering? What's with the connection?
Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country? Can you believe that?
Oh, Corey.
Oh, no, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great.
Barron looks a little upset.
My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous. And we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate
Why are we buffering?
our
Damn it.
great, now I can say, United States, J.D. Vance.
Now, I fucking love JD. I hope he runs in 28. JD's actually been really cool, in my opinion.
Where's Tim Vance?
And beautiful wife, Usha Vance.
There he is.
And he's a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like to. Sir, do I have
Here we go. Don't
Hey,
go on it. Don't start.
which one?
Don't start
CNN,
with it.
MSDNC.
Don't start, man.
He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like he's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it. And then he just goes in and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
I say, don't start going after the networks now. For God's sakes, don't start. Give us at least 3 months before you start that shit again.
Wow.
Well, that
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States.
You know, he's not wrong. This is, and I'll get to that here once they're done.
And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Fuck yes.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice.
It turned out to be a good choice.
I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was. I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. It lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back.
it is. All right.
And we can do that. If we had to wait longer, I
Shut
don't
the
know.
fuck-
It was going bad and it was going bad fast. We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country.
Yeah, the borders do need
We want
addressed.
people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris, the job you did. Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden. What?
Is that Dana White from the UFC up there I just saw?
Come here, Chris.
It
Probably.
could have been. I'm not sure.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, Susie.
Where's RFK? I gotta see RFK talk.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate. And he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
The best. The best.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at her, she's shot. I've never seen her be shot before. Susie, they're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon.
Oh, yeah. Elon did bust his ass.
Now
Elon
he's
did
an
bust his
amazing guy.
ass.
We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago. And I
New at Maurice's.
What? Hey!
Feel good life.
Hey, we're not
Style
sponsored
fall.
by Maurice's. Get the fuck out of here.
so pretty, was going 10,000 miles an hour and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And, but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, you know, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw all that fire burning. And I'm saying, only Elon could do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again. So I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes and he was holding. But this spaceship came down and I saw those engines firing and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side and it put it straight. And it came down so gently and then it wrapped those arms around it and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No, nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water, this was a big water, as big as we've ever seen, water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's a fantastic golfer, slightly longer than me. It's a ball a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot. He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at him. He's got a great career going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have Dana White, who has done some job.
There you go.
That's my
He's
boy.
a tough guy.
Love Dana.
So Dana started UFC.
Yep.
And came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him a rinse because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit and I went and they said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it and he loved it and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters and they really go at it. And it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him. Dana, please.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hardworking man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustin' with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan.
You know that.
And
had to
thank
be a
you,
big
America.
push.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Getting Rogan to endorse Trump, that was a big push.
No shit.
That is a piece of work. Now he's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory
That's Skeletor.
like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around fast, and we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country. So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert.
I thought Kennedy would be there.
And he's going to help make America healthy again.
Cannot believe.
And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. When you think, I mean, I was looking at it, I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all corners, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from the.
This is his last time, isn't it? I think it is.
Yeah, this is his last time.
901 something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last
he
rally.
can't run again.
But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful. People started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it, because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Promises made, promises kept. That is fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
All right, as I'm going to close that out. God, that chat in their show is going crazy. All right, so he's got a lot. Let's be honest. He's got a lot to do. He's got a lot to do.
Yeah, he does.
Polls
are not completely closed, but he is so much in the lead.
Well, let me bring this up real quick because this was updated while he was on the air, which kind of, everybody's saying like legalize weed. This was brought up too because we were talking about this at the beginning of the hour, how there's the current map right now at 267. Georgia was called, and then Pennsylvania, and then Minnesota, and then Wisconsin will be next. And that's Wisconsin. Minnesota is all Harris can win at this point. Unless by some absolute miracle she can somehow pull ahead in Nevada, which, maybe not. What about Arizona? Well, she could somewhat pull ahead in Arizona, but not much. But even then, too late. He's only 1 point away. Look at Wisconsin here. That's a sea of red. I need to go over here to Michigan. Look at that. That's another sea of red that he's going to win. He's got at least...
He only needs 2 points.
He only needs 2 points to win. There's no way she can get it at this point, unfortunately. I'd say, you know what? That's it. He's got it.
Done deal.
It's a done deal. Bubba's absolutely right. Let's see. Corey asked
2 points unless she really fucking cheats.
I think at this point, if something happened, like I don't know. Obviously, there is election interference. There's no denying that. But
yeah, ever since the Biden bullshit, there's been election interference.
He did so good tonight. He made up for 2020. He overperformed in a lot of states.
Dude, whenever he won Pennsylvania, that was a fucking big fucking step.
Yeah, because if she had won Pennsylvania, we'd be singing a different tune. We'd be on here right now, and I guarantee you Sage would be throwing shit at this point.
Well, that was still a big one. Texas was a big one whenever he won 40.
Yeah.
Which Texas didn't surprise me because I figured he would win Texas.
Yeah, Texas is like California. It's 50 points, and they both kind of like. Well, Texas is 40 electoral votes. I'm sorry, and then California is 54. Of course, naturally, California goes to Harris, but
It always goes Democratic in fucking California.
California always goes Democratic. New York, Illinois, New Jersey. Surprisingly, tonight there was no states that flipped outside of
There was
Indiana and Ohio. I was expecting more.
Indiana, Ohio, Florida. Well, Florida didn't flip, but it was a Democratic state back in the day. It was like 5 years ago. It was Democratic. No, not 5 years. It was probably like 6 years ago.
It's not wrong. That's not wrong. It's not right, but it's not wrong either.
That's pretty fucked up.
I would say, all right. He's got a lot to do, obviously. And he's made a lot of promises. He's promised he would stop the wars in Ukraine and Israel in the Middle East while he was president-elect. I don't know how he's going to do that. He claims he's got a plan.
You've got mail.
He's got a plan. Do you know what he did back in the day whenever he was president?
Did Tyler Cooley fall asleep?
He probably did. Who cares?
It is like 2 o'clock in the morning. Cooley!
When Trump was
there he is.
president before, he eased tensions with North Korea. Lucky we would have been at war with North Korea by then.
He is the first president to have ever had actual conversations with North Korea. Like, legitimately.
Yeah, whenever they were threatening to attack the United States, all he had to do was hand a picture to the guy that was in charge and show him the picture of his house.
No, that was the Taliban.
Getting caught up.
That wasn't the Taliban.
Yeah, you're talking about when he showed the picture of the house. You're saying it's North Korea, but that was actually the Taliban.
Okay,
that was the original plan for the withdrawal to keep the Taliban in check while they were withdrawing. Which obviously, when Biden got in, that all went out the window.
That might have been the case, but he just took a picture out of his pocket, handed it to the leader, and it was like, "How do you know where I live?"
Either way, he basically told him, "Fuck around and find out."
Yeah. And the dude handed the picture back and it said, "Fuck around and find out."
More or less, that's what happened, yeah.
And they were just all like, huh, not playing with this guy because there's no way that he should have known where that dude lived.
All right, I want to get a consensus. I want to get a consensus from everybody in the chat room watching and the cast. I want to know, how does everybody feel about the election results? Do they think this was the best outcome, or is there some people out there that was holding on for Harris? I can tell you right now, I was not holding on for Harris.
I like Skeletor's comment about, what are you crazy rednecks doing?
What? Hey, the question is, what is he doing up? It's got to be like, what, 3, 4 in the morning out there?
Oh, what's up, Skeletor?
No, they should be on about the same timeline as we are because it goes straight down.
If nothing else, he's only an hour difference in us.
About
an hour down. Yeah. So it's what? 2 a.m.
there.
So yeah, but 2 a.m. here.
2 a.m.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer. It's 3
there.
here. Okay.
Well, what's up, Skeletor?
Yeah, she won Chicago, not Illinois.
Honestly, Tyler, to answer your question, it's how I thought it was gonna go. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I mean, like I said, she would have needed a miracle to win, and it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. So okay, so Cooley's good with it. Let's go with Sage. What about you? How do you feel, brother?
I'm 100% okay with it, but
yeah, I would figure. Look at your damn hat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to wear this.
It's not an election. But
no,
I gotta tell that story. Can I tell that story to people?
Yeah, go ahead and tell that story.
So Sage went to vote today, and he took that Trump hat in there. The Trump hat he always wears. Might as well call it his Trump crown. He's always wearing that hat.
No, I have a crown.
No, I mean the Trump hat you were currently running. You were currently holding. That
I
you were wearing.
always wear a hat. But
They tried to kick him out of the polling place because he was wearing a Trump hat, which is bullshit. Because I went in, I voted with a fucking Jason Wilhite 2024 shirt on. So I don't know why the fuck someone would think that, oh, that's electioneering. He's wearing a fucking hat.
a camouflage hat that you could barely read.
Yep.
And like, if you guys like look at this, I mean, okay, it shows up on here, but red, white, and blue hat, but whatever. And like, if it's on my head, you could kind of barely read it, but still, like, they're sitting down, and I'm 6'3", so they're barely able to see what the fuck is on my head. But as soon as they saw the words Trump, they're like, "Oh, you're not allowed to wear that in here."
That's exactly what it was.
Yep. You're not supposed to have campaign swag on. Glory also says if it's not related to someone who's actually running, it's okay. If it's not, it's a law. You can't wear it. Well, okay, so we learned something. So they probably looked at my white shirt and were like, "Who the hell's that?" I don't know. Maybe an old shirt or something like that.
Jason Wilhite is actually running.
He was running.
Right.
I voted for him, and I know Susan voted for him. I don't know who else voted for him.
I didn't because that's just another vote that's taken away from us.
I don't think
Trump.
it really mattered at this point because Illinois went blue as soon as, like, literally as soon as the news network turned to Illinois and they were like, "So what? Who will you be backing? Who are you throwing your electoral votes towards?" They didn't have to finish what they said. Illinois said Harris.
Except for all downstate Illinois that went fucking red.
Yeah, Chicago and
Downstate Illinois was red. All downstate Illinois.
I like Chloe's comment. I'm good with the results as long as.
See, Corey says I was gonna wear my biscuits and gravy shirt 24, but someone had a different sort on, and that made her turn her shirt inside. What? That's weird. Bubbo, how do you feel about the results? And chat room, get involved. I want Lori. I see you're in there. Obviously, share your thoughts on the results.
I almost walked into that voting place with my Joe and the Ho has to go shirt.
That would have been great.
Tell me I gotta take that off. You want to see my titties?
Bubba, how do you feel about the damn election?
I'm totally good with that. I figured that's what was going to happen anyway. I just,
And for Lori Vicari, whatever the fuck,
Hey, be nice to Lori.
I am gonna be nice. They can't tell me to take anything off because as I told them, I checked in at the polling place and I've done research the laws. There's no law saying that I can't wear that in there. There's nothing saying that I can't have that on.
Let's look this up right now.
And there's nothing that says that I can't have that on. It's not like I'm trying to recruit people. As long as I'm not trying to recruit people to vote for the side.
All right, here you go. 21 states, your polling place attire could prevent you from voting.
I'm not promoting. It's just a ball cap.
States and restrictions include Arkansas, California, Delaware, India, Kansas, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York. There's a lot of news in the U.S. That's ridiculous. North Dakota, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Vermont. I don't see Illinois on that list.
Illinois is not on that list because I've already checked.
Lori says she is not a Orange Man fan. He's a lunatic, crazy person, but we only have 4 more years. You know, Lori's absolutely right.
He's not a lunatic. He's a little crazy, but at the same time, we've had the best economy whenever he was in office.
Now, I will say, as someone who sees things down the middle when it comes to this shit, there are some things. There was actually quite a few things that Trump did do correctly on his first when he was 45,
And
there
we
was
didn't have
there was a few
any
things that he
wars.
fucked up. He did. You can't judge it just on wars.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Tyler.
We had no fucking wars. We had the best economy. We had fucking lower taxes. We had all sorts of fucking good shit. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
You're not wrong on that. No. But anyways, go ahead, Tyler.
He does get to run again after this 4 years.
I don't think he does. No, I think this is basically
You only
considered a second term for him, isn't it?
Yeah, you only get 2 terms.
Besides, he's like what? He's 72. If he tries to run again in 2028, he runs into the same situation that Biden is going to, where you have your age and your health is in decline and all that shit. So I wouldn't say, I think this is it for him. I literally think this is it.
Okay.
Let's see. Hang on a minute. How old is
Okay.
Trump? Yeah, he's 78. Never mind. He's 78. So he's going to be 79, 80, 81. He's going to be 82 years old by the time he gets out of office.
Trump is a fucking businessman. If you look at, listen to me.
I'm listening.
How many fucking businesses has Trump ran? Too many for you to even fucking count.
Mm-hmm. It's the only
And he's been successful in every one of them.
He'll be freaking 82. Nobody should be that old in office. I agree, Lori. I think at 82 at that point, it's like, look, you've done enough.
Yeah.
You've done enough.
Look at Biden. How old is he right
Well,
now?
Biden,
And he is still our president.
Biden is 81. He'll be 82 on the 20th of this month. And the thing is like,
and he's been our president for 4 years and has been probably a dementia patient since he was 76. So
can I ask you a question? Hang on a minute. Can I ask you a question, brother? Can I ask you a question? How many beers have you had tonight?
6.
6. How many?
Not enough.
Apparently not enough. How many?
Definitely not enough because I'm drinking fucking water because I ran out. I only have 6 in my fucking box because it's not Wednesday and I didn't restock.
Well, you'll get a chance to get drunk tomorrow. You get drunk when you're hosting the show tomorrow.
Yes, I'm hosting tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to work, unfortunately.
You didn't give me this heads up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sage has been playing a drinking game. Yeah, I agree with Lori. I think 82 is too old. I think personally 80 is too old.
I think they should fucking probably cut the fucking age off earlier than that.
I don't know. For me personally, when it comes to his election, look, I know there's some people out there that are hardcore liberals, and I know that they are going to be irate. But
he hasn't won, right? He hasn't won because her numbers just went up, but it's not going to make much of a difference.
no, she's done. She's done. There's literally no, like, I'll bring that map back up. Let me refresh this. And again, we're getting all this from Associated Press, but Associated Press hasn't updated because technically, I also just got a message that MSNBC also called Wisconsin for Trump.
Go to ABC News because that's where it's actually at.
Yeah, Fox News is saying Trump's won. ABC is saying Trump has won. And I think CBS, NBC was the other one saying that Trump has won this one. But if you look at, there's no way forward for her right now. She's hit. She's hit, instead of a blue wall, it's a red wall. And there's no, I mean, it'd be a fucking miracle if somehow she pulled ahead. Like literally, if she took, let's see. Okay, 15. And then you got 10, so 25. 6, so 31. 11, so
Right,
40.
right now, she is sitting at 219. He is at 266.
43.
I have now, she's at 224 and he's at 267.
Right. So here's the thing.
So he's 3 away. It's not going to happen. He's won it.
Yeah, even if somehow Michigan, Wisconsin, Alaska, Arizona, Nevada all of a sudden just turn blue, there's no way. There's no way, because she really needed Pennsylvania and she really needed Georgia. Those two were key. Like literal, everything relied on those two states. So there's no way around it. She's lost. He's got it. He's got it. Even if somehow the world reversed or some shit like that, there's no way she's going to win it.
Well, she needs to come in. She needs to come in and concede.
She's not. Well, and see, okay, that's dirty what she did tonight. Where she looked at the numbers and she saw all the polling and how she was doing. And she told her followers, go home. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Doesn't that sound kind of fucking familiar, Cooley?
Yeah, just like Joe Biden. Oh, no, he wouldn't.
No, that was not like
that.
Joe Biden. That's like Kamala. That's like with, well, he might not be old enough. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's not old enough for that.
It's very similar to what Hillary Clinton did in 2016, where she tucked tail and ran.
No, it's not like, well, he doesn't know about that, but it's like Joe Biden, whenever he went and hid in his mom's basement or whatever basement went and hid in. But he was just like, oh, no, it'll be all right. And he went and hid, and nobody could get a fucking comment from him.
Well, all I know is that it's done. We now have the 47th president, which is Trump, which I think this is the first time we've had a president. No, we had Grover Cleveland did something like this, wasn't it? Where he won an election, then lost the next election, then won for re-election and won that, I think.
Yeah, I don't know personally.
I don't know either. That's the thing. Yeah.
I think you're right with that name.
I might be.
Right.
It might be Grover Cleveland. I'm not sure. But I mean, you got to look at it this way. The momentum this guy has had all year to convict when they found him guilty on all those counts, he shot up. When he got shot at, he shot up. When the guy was in the bushes waiting to shoot at him, he shot up. During the first debate with Biden, he shot up. This guy was a rocket that it launched into the stratosphere. Harris had 5 months, and don't get me wrong, I feel bad for Harris. I mean, I didn't want her to be president. Sage, calm down. Let me explain. She only had 5 months to run her campaign, and she did horrible.
Yes, she
did. Cooley, you're muted, dude.
And you're right. It was Grover Cleveland.
No, I know.
Called it Grover Cleveland. Yep. Well, 2024, I'd say we can all, come January, we're all going to be saying bye-bye Biden. I've been waiting.
January, bye-bye Biden. He's been bye-bye for a long fucking time.
We can say goodbye to all of them. Yep.
But Kamala Harris, I'm still stuck on how she even was able to run for president.
That's what I said.
I think the reason that they did it is because they had no faith and it was a sacrificial lamb.
No. That doesn't make sense, because she needed to run in a primary. And she never did. Because in order to have somebody run for president, you have to have a primary election.
Can the bitch run in 2028? I don't know. I don't know if she would.
She could, but
Yeah,
she has to be involved in a primary election. The VP cannot just step up and be like, "Oh, I want to be the next president." But
I don't know.
She can't unless she gets voted to be the next president. That's why there should have been a primary election.
It was such a weird way they shoot her in, but I don't think it really mattered because
no, it does.
She done,
but she did. It was sketchy and it was not right.
Well, and here's one of the other things too on why I think Trump won it over Harris. Trump actually looked at the problems this country's having and answered it. Trump went out there, put his name out there. All the shit he did, like going to work at the McDonald's, driving the garbage truck, being on Joe Rogan, that helped. Harris, her only real thing was he's the bad guy. That was it. She didn't really ever explain what she wanted to do. She didn't want to explain what she wanted to do differently compared to Biden. She didn't explain jack shit. And a lot of the things she pushed have been discredited. A lot.
Yes.
Like Goldman Sachs claiming that if Trump was elected, we'd be in a depression. Goldman Sachs came out the next day and said, no, we're going to be in a depression if we keep going the way we go now. Or the Project 2025, claiming he was attached to that. CNN, of all people, even said, no, he's not attached to Project 2025. I mean,
and you got to hear this one. You know who Joy Behar is?
Joy Behar, yeah.
Oh, she
From
that
The View?
she that bitch from The View. She that
She
bitch from The
made
View.
the comment that she'd rather choke than let a Donald Trump supporter give her the Heimlich maneuver.
Cooley's just like, what?
Yeah. She'd rather choke.
You're
than
muted,
let
brother. You're muted.
a Trump supporter give her the Heimlich maneuver.
So I would come up behind her and be like, Trump.
No. You don't give Joy Behar the Heimlich maneuver. You give her the Falcon punch maneuver, where you just punch her in the stomach real hard and she spits out her rib cage and what's choking her esophagus.
Trump.
How? I don't get it. I don't get why some people want to sit there and go. And here's the fucked up part. Years ago, these people were loving Trump. There's a video out there of when he went on The View. They're like hugging him.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he gets elected. That all gets dropped.
Yep, I saw that. And I was just like, wow.
A lot of people.
All you guys were sucking him off that day. And then, bam, he gets elected. What changed?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the media and everything. And
dude, Corey, bro, a lot of people claim to be moving out of the United States fucking years ago. Whenever Trump got
hey,
elected.
congrats on your girlfriend getting her green card.
And they're still here.
Yeah, there was a lot of people claiming they were going to move to
No,
Canada.
but we have a strong person that lives here in the United States, has his, United States passport or United States, what is that called? Citizenship.
The green card, like Skeletor's girlfriend, one of Skeletor's girlfriends got today.
I don't know. That could be, but he's got a United States citizenship and lives here permanently. And
I'm pretty sure that's a green card. Yeah.
he actually took the oath and everything for the United States to be an American citizen. And he keeps writing great fucking music. And his name is Tom McDonald. And my God, is he a great fucking music writer. So, yeah, any of you guys want to go fucking listen to his music? It's available on YouTube.
Well, I think we're actually going to log off here in a minute because it is going on 2:30, and some people,
I think you're just scared of Tom McDonald.
Well, we can't because number one, it is 2:30 in the morning, and we're losing viewers. Some people are like they got to work in the morning, which I understand that. And number two, we can save that for your show tomorrow, brother. You can play that.
I can't play Tom McDonald because you know absolutely well that well, we can only play so much. Although his music does stream on YouTube.
Oh shit.
I can share it in the chat though.
I'm gonna.
I can.
Yeah,
I
know, Corey. I know who you're talking about. I will not be listening to that show because I am not the type of person to make fun of someone for the fact that the political party they chose lost. Sage, however, on the other hand, and Bubba are different. So
I'm not gonna make fun of the other show either.
Cooley,
and we don't even know 100% that they lost.
Cooley,
all the tallies aren't in.
What are you watching, brother?
Playing video games.
What video game you playing?
WWE.
Oh my god! I thought for a second he was playing like Black Ops 6 or Spider-Man on PS4 or Halo. No, of course, of all fucking things, he's playing a wrestling game.
I thought he was watching porn.
And I would just like to say that I might hop on and make fun of this other show tomorrow too.
Do not make fun of this
No,
show.
no.
Let's not.
I'm not going to say a word.
Because I could already tell you right now, the show that Corey's talking about, we're not going to say names. We're trying to be neutral, but we already know that the host of that show is very, very liberal, and that host has got to be just
the whole show's going to have a coordinator.
Trying to be neutral? What do you mean? I ain't trying to punch
Hey, I'm over here like Switzerland.
I'm not gonna make fun. Just serve a nice. Hey, listen, it's not my fault. They're a fucking bunch of crybaby bitches, is what they are.
We're not gonna say names. We're not gonna drop names about the show. We're just gonna leave it. And for fuck's sakes, fucking Skeletor.
Hey, Cooley, just remember my show is coming up November 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not saying names, Skeletor. Shut up. Oh. All right. Well, I guess the only thing we can really say.
Hey, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night since Tyler's not going to be here.
Yeah.
Bitch.
So tomorrow night, I have to work. Why you call me a little? I have to work.
Oh, it's got to go guard a door.
Hey,
Ooh.
those fucking doors won't guard themselves now. Come on.
You could probably put a mannequin up there and just do your job just the same.
Not having a podcast war, Corey. All right. So, yeah, tomorrow night, Sage will have the show. It'll be Sage Shenanigans. And I'm sure Sage is going to have probably more than likely Will Height, which honestly, I voted for Will Height. I'm kind of sad he lost. We got to say goodbye to this. We got to say goodbye to the Will Height 2024 and I guess bring this up.
Yeah. Another vote that could have gone to Trump.
It didn't matter. He won. Why are you acting like he lost?
I'm just saying that's a waste of vote.
He won anyway.
I know, but if he would have lost, I would have been pissed.
If he would have lost, you would not be on here right now. You would be blowing up people's phones, screaming and all that shit.
Dude, you have no idea.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, so tomorrow night it's gonna be Sage Shenanigans. Friday we have two options since I got you guys on. I won't be here. Do you want to host a show Friday, Sage, or do you want to just wait and post it off till Saturday? Because I'm good either way. I know you have a wrestling show Saturday. I know
No, I
PWA. I know PWA has a wrestling show, so I know we'll lose.
That's not my problem.
What? What did you smoke or drink to make you this sassy? You're like a goddamn white girl at Starbucks. You got 5 cups of the fucking cappuccino mocha, and you're still not happy.
PWA, I don't give a fuck.
Did he just call you a sassy white girl?
He's been sassy all night. The amount of sass this man had. Yeah, exactly. It's like I said earlier, whenever I step on a landmine, I fucking stomp with that motherfucker. The fuck you think I'm gonna do?
You just
PWA's done pissed me the fuck off.
Oh no.
And fuck that. I got a t-shirt right over there, PWA.
Oh no. I just realized something.
I ain't got no problem taking it out there, pissing on it, and burning it.
I just realized something.
What?
What?
You're an idiot.
Well, besides that, do you guys remember when we had Trump on the show for debate? He said he'd be in the Dusty Cameron Battle Royal at Wrestling for a Cure.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he won.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Trump got to lace up them boots again, huh?
You know what would be great is if they would let me back in that battle royal.
You know what? I think I'm gonna say fuck it since I did the battle royal for IEW. If Wrestling for a Cure lets me, I'm gonna do the Dusty Cameron battle royal.
I'll pay for your way in, dude.
Shit, for real?
You might be the one that throws out Donald Trump.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had Biden in there or Kamala Harris?
Oh God, no! Biden will you'll kill Biden if you throw Biden against Tyler Cooley in a wrestling match. Cooley's gonna need a body bag. Cooley's gonna wrap him up in a body bag and be like, "That's it, I'm done."
Cooley will go straight for the nuts.
Or JB Pritzker. Oof.
Oh,
Let me at him. Let me
well,
at him.
well, not Trump. Better
Well,
hope he
I
goes
know
in.
who could play. I know who could be JB Pritzker.
I'm not getting in it. Not doing it.
You gotta throw him and the wheelchair out.
Damn it, Bubba.
God damn. Oh fuck. I need to fix that bell. I need to get a bell myself. All right, so I guess what? Friday we'll just let you do Sage Shenanigans. You'll just do
I had to buy.
You got
this
an
one at
actual
Branson.
bell.
Yeah, I bought it at Branson.
Got a better bell than I have. I have nothing. I got an old World War II helmet. You need to get something like a bell or a gong or some shit like that.
Just fine.
Well, yeah, Sage and I will take care of things tonight.
Yep, show's yours, guys. All yours. Cooley, you work tonight?
Nope. I'm waiting for my big boss is supposed to get a hold of me because I started having more issues at work. And so I finally went to the big boss about it. Because I technically quit, but she told me, she was like, let me just look into things and yada, 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 and I'll get back to you. So I'm honestly just waiting for her to get a hold of me and call me back to let me know what's going on, if I still have a job or not. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm I don't mind working. I was waiting for Skeletor to ask. I was hoping he would say
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, for God's sakes, cool. Skeletor, it's his business. He'll tell us if it happens.
Okay, well, since Tyler's not going to be there tonight, I'll repeat it tonight, but I'll say it now too. Unfortunately, no, it did not happen.
There you go. See, Skeletor, every time you ask, it gets pushed back 2 weeks.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
I obviously don't mind working, but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to deal with managers that are going to be disrespectful and think it's okay. Like, how is it wrong for me to sit there and backtalk a manager, but then it's okay for that same manager to sit there and call me a druggie?
No. You a druggie?
Like,
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I fucking sorry.
you fucking smart ass. What did you say? Come on.
Oh, Skeletor, shut up.
Play with Black.
So he calls you a druggie, and that pissed you off, and he's muted his mic. Okay, hang on. He called you. Oh, he's talking to somebody.
No, and it's not just that. It wasn't just that comment. Like, obviously there was more to it, but
that was icing on the cake, huh?
I just don't understand how that.
So like this manager that pissed you off, were they like pissing you off for a while, and you were just getting fed up with it?
Oh yeah, that wasn't the first time him and I got into it. Listen, all jokes aside though, like, it's coming from your boss. Like, how is it okay for your boss to sit there and call you a druggie, and then you just sit there and take that?
It's not really, that's not the thing to say. If you're in a leadership position, at a job, or let's say, like we're talking tonight, the White House, calling someone a druggie or yelling and screaming because this person messed up, that's not the answer. That just causes more stress. That causes more problems. And that's the thing that a lot of these jobs don't understand nowadays. Jobs like Taco Bell, jobs like my job, Reynolds. You degrade an employee, they're going to say, fuck you. I'm not showing commitment. I'm here for a paycheck and a paycheck only. And if you want to fire me, then fuck you. I don't care. That's what happens.
Exactly.
So, oh well, it was your first job, I mean, maybe you'll get it back. Maybe it'll be worked out. Maybe this other person will say, hey, I got it. I got you. Who knows?
Well, and like I said, like my RGM isn't so bad. Like her and I, whatever. But it's like some of the shift managers and stuff like that, and I don't know, dude. It was just a whole bunch of shit. So finally I just texted the bigger boss, and I even told her, I said, listen, I have no problems with my RGM except for the fact that she's starting to cut my hours. The only thing that was becoming a major issue was the fact that they were having me work like 2 days a week, and then they would give me like 6 days off.
But like I told you too, remember, there's going to be bullshit at every job you have.
Right.
Now, I'm not telling you have to put up with all the bullshit, but there's going to be bullshit no matter what job you have. And you just have to either decide to eat crow and take it sometimes, or talk to someone else about it, or start applying for other jobs and move on when you get something else.
Right.
Yeah, he is right. So, well, I've got nothing else to talk about as far as this goes. So I guess you're going to be, listeners, you're going to be treated to not one but two. Sage, you want to do Friday or you want to do Saturday?
Let's take a look at what here. You can compare and see.
I could probably do
This is the familiar trend that we're seeing.
As far as I know, I don't have anything going on Friday.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys want to broadcast Saturday. Because, and I am sorry you missed out on a party for this show. If that ever happens again, by all means, go to the party. We'll just postpone it.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm free on Friday.
All right, so we'll let you host it on Friday. If not, we'll do Saturday. If Sage posted the Facebook page, we'll let you all know. So, well, I mean, the only thing I can really say tonight is 4 years of bullshit went down the drain. Donald Trump is back. How he's going to do, I gotta
know
see
for sure.
I gotta see. Yeah, well, I think there's gonna be something else. To everybody who was
Who the fuck is Santa Kermit?
Santa Kermit Friday.
Hey, wait a fucking minute. How is he Santa? No, you cannot call yourself Santa Kermit until after Thanksgiving.
There's a party at my house on Friday.
Well,
That's
okay,
what he says.
I guess we're not doing the show Friday.
Right now we are at 266, 219. So
yeah, I think it's Associated Press is going to update. I think in the morning. I think everybody's
I'm still showing 224 and 267.
To be decided. We'll see how next 4 years. I will say this: Trump has a lot of work to do, but I am actually. I'll say this: I'm hopeful with him in the White House because we obviously can't do 4 years of Joe Biden. We couldn't do 4 years of Kamala Harris. And to anybody on who's listening to the show who is either a Democrat or a liberal, hey, I'm sorry, but this is how it happens. You know, I mean, better luck the next time in 4 years. You got 4 years for the next one. Hopefully, that one will have more time to run.
We still got to see how it pans out in the morning or the next couple days.
Now, he's being kind of nice about it. I'm going to say this to any Democrats or liberals watching. Get the fuck over yourselves, you baby bitches. Go cry me a river. Kiss.
God damn.
Cooley, next time you have something like that, you need a mic drop. You need a fucking I thought he was a Democratic liberal. I thought he was a liberal. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck no. That's an insult.
I'm sorry. Wow. yeah, that's the last we hear from. No, that's the last we hear from Cooley. Cooley spitting facts, and damn, Cooley, tell me how you really feel. Oh my God!
Wowzers!
All right, Donald Trump. We wish you the best of luck, but please, for the love of God, do better than what we've had.
No shit.
Let's get to this. Let's play this to get us out of here for a night. All right, Sage, how do you feel about the election tonight? And Cooley's not a snowflake. Love it. I know. How do you feel? What they say, like, Harris saying, we have the young vote. We have the young vote. But the young vote down there just pulled Harris off. All right.
How do I feel about tonight?
How do you feel about tonight? Never get involved. How do you feel about tonight?
Donald Trump. Lead us back. Make America great again. Come on. You got this. Apparently, most of America feels the same. I don't know that I could say anything else that will convince anybody else anymore. Because, goddamn, so much red took over that fucking map.
I think this was about as close to a red wave as you're going to get. I really think
Dude.
that is a red wave.
That is red wave. Georgia? I mean, fuck.
Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan. That's the one that surprised me the most.
Michigan.
Yeah.
That's not the one. I mean, he took fucking Michigan, and then he ended up taking one of the biggest ones. One of the biggest fucking states out there on the East Coast that nobody saw him taking. Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania one was the one that really surprised me too.
And Texas, I had no doubt about. But Pennsylvania, fuck. That
So
would
do you-
fucking surprise the shit out of me.
Would you say you're happy with the results?
I'm happy, but still worried. Because there's still a lot of votes that are yet to be counted.
But
on the
he's
west side.
3 points away. There's no way she's going to come back and do that.
Bubba,
Especially
if you're wrong, Bubba, if you say that and somehow we wake up in the morning, he wins or she wins, I won't stop Sage from driving over
Well,
and bitch slapping
obviously,
you.
obviously, I can't be 100% right, but I mean, come on now, like
Yeah,
And
he's three
on
points
on the
away.
on the map right now, you got Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska all showing.
Hang on. Here you go. CNN has just declared that Trump will be the 47th president of the United States. So now even CNN is saying it, Fox News, ABC. I think somebody said earlier CBS is waiting until they know for absolutely sure, but CNN,
Did he win another state?
nope, they're just declaring him the winner.
He's got to win another state. He's got to get those other
He's going
three.
to. He's got Wisconsin. I guarantee you there's
The,
Wisconsin.
the only one that right now that's showing blue, and it's the light blue because it hasn't been officially called yet, is Maine. All the others are pink, which means
Maine was
chances
called
are
a
they're
while
gonna be
back.
red.
Maine was called a while back. I don't know why Maine was not highlighted on the
Yeah.
Well,
Associated Press poll.
well,
The other states
Maine.
that are left are all basically showing red, or they're pink, but means they're probably turning red. So
We got MSNBC. They are declaring that they have not declared Trump the winner. They stopped at Pennsylvania. It looks like they're waiting to see, but chances are it's going to happen.
Say all those East Side votes should have been counted, tallied, all that shit by now. I don't care how big they are, but they should have been counted and tallied. And we're just not getting all the West Side votes.
like
Michigan
I said, it's pretty much in the bag as far as I'm concerned. Like
Yeah, it's done.
I don't
So-
see
Yeah.
any way for coming back.
All right, we're sidetracking a little too much. We're trying to log off for a night because we know some people.
I know, but
So, Sage-
I'm anxious
Sage, you're happy with the results so far.
so far, but I'm still like, I'm like whenever it was Biden versus Trump back in the day, worried that he's gonna get fucking cheated because Biden cheated.
I don't think it's going to happen this time. I really
I
don't
don't either.
think so. I mean, I think we're good. Wisconsin 51 to 47, Michigan 52 to 45. Those are big jumps too. Arizona, and I'm seeing the same thing on Associated Press, so I think he's got it. So let's move on to Bubba. How do you feel about tonight?
I'm totally happy, and
And yeah, Santa
I'm gonna
Carmen
sleep good
just said
tonight.
sneaky
I'm gonna
stuff
sleep good
overnight.
tonight.
So you're happy with tonight?
Yep.
All right. Cooley, how do you feel about tonight?
He's already asleep.
He's already asleep. Or else he got into the boss fight of his wrestling game. Oh, there he is. How do you feel about tonight's election?
You already asked me. I'm satisfied with it.
You're satisfied. Okay. All right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can understand where some people are coming from about still being worried, but I
don't
I
think
don't
anything to worry
I
about.
think he's got it. I'm
Yeah.
satisfied.
I think he's got it. All right. Well, I gotta say my piece.
Now, if I wake up and somehow she got it, I'm gonna be pissed.
And,
So-
and he's got the popular votes too. So like,
He's got the popular. He's got what? Senate.
he's got the Senate. He's got Congress.
Yeah.
He's got everything. Yeah. Cooley used all his power unloading those truth bombs. Yeah, Cooley's burned out. All right. Everybody knows I'm a moderate. I see things down the middle. I think honestly, America's voice was spoken tonight. I stand by their decision. I did vote for Jason Wilhite. I'm sad that he didn't win, but it is what it is because I think Wilhite he won anyway. Shut the hell up. I think personally
would have made a great president, but
Eventually, yes.
Yes. What the fuck? But I think personally, I don't know. I heard somebody talking. It must be on Cooley's side. I think personally, America's voice was spoken tonight. They all agreed they wanted Trump back in office, and he gets his second term finally. So I'm for it. I stand by America's decision. And to everyone listening who may have been rooting for Harris, I'm sorry, but she tried her best. But her best was not enough. So.
And if they would have just let Trump have it, they'd be getting rid of him now. So
yeah, man.
No.
I don't know. I think it would have been.
his terms would have been over.
He would have chose his successor, kind of like what Obama did with Clinton and Biden. So, all right, guys. Tomorrow will be Sage Nanigans. Wilhite will be on, and so will Kluge and possibly Hollywood Tim Gibbons and everybody's favorite. Yep, I wasn't gonna forget you, and possibly April, and possibly Cooley, and we can't forget our resident JP Pritzker impersonator, Bubba. I will be working, so they will have the show. They will give you their full thoughts on what happened and how it went. I don't know if I'll get a chance to log in and say a few things, but that's why I kind of want to do this because I want to give my chance. And I saw these three were up, so I was like, "Fuck it, come on in, boys. Let's talk about this a little bit." So, but tomorrow night, tune in for Sage Nanigans. And
That's me.
Right, that's him. And Friday, more Sage Nanigans from the sounds of it. So
Sorry, I forgot to put these on.
oh,
I still can't believe you thought I was a fucking
I
liberal.
thought you were. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm glad to know he's not. All right, I got one more question to ask before we log off to Cooley. Are you a Cardinals fan?
yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Fuck, I'm fucking out of this thing. I fucking quit. I fucking quit.
Oh, yes. Yes. It's a red wave with the Cardinal fans in this show. Yes.
He's got to have one ball.
I quit.
All right, everybody. We will see you on tomorrow night's episode of the Best Damn Podcast, Sage Jenkins edition. Until then, on behalf of Kluge, Gibbons, and get your ass back in here. Get your ass back in.
No, I just
On
quit.
behalf of Kluge, fine, whatever. On behalf of Kluge, on behalf of April Binkley, Hollywood Tim Gibbons, and Jason Wilhite, that's Dr. Sage. That's Cooley, and that's your lucky idol, Bubba. We will see you on the next episode. Till then, have a good night. Be safe, and as always, God bless y'all. God bless the United States of America. So long, everybody.